Are you trying to get your products or business to the next level? It all starts from the bottom, from each product that you sell on Amazon. And in this video, I'll show you my experience taking an item that make 10K a month to 50K a month in revenue. So make sure that you watch the video because I'll show you exactly how I did it. Hi, this is Tomer from sourcingmonster.com, where I share with you videos, updates and tutorials about Amazon FBA and e-commerce. I'm a 7-figure seller and everything that I share with you here is completely free, so please do me a favor and support the channel and my hard work by liking this video, comment with any questions that you have, and subscribe to the channel. And in addition to that, all links that I'm going to mention or say during the video will be down below in the description section. Alright, so I know that I mentioned this previously and I think by every single video, but this is a reminder: join our free Sourcing Monster Facebook group where you can engage with me and others, so we will all be able to grow together and become better Amazon sellers. And again, this is free and you can use this as a resource, as a free resource for yourself. Now, PPC. So before I start with actual techniques and how I do it, and I will guide you through step by step on the exact steps that you need to do in order to scale your product and of course your business, then I must say that this method works only if you're not, like, there is enough market cap, like there is enough market size for your product. So for example, if you're making 10,000 and you're the top leader dominating the niche and this is basically the cap for your product, then it won't really work. It will work only if there are more competitors ahead of you that are making more money and there is a room to take away sales from them. So this is to begin with, and most likely that's the case with you. And if that's not the case, then you can still watch this video and apply it to other products that you have or plan to launch in the future. The best, not the best, but the easiest and fastest way to scale and take your product from 10K to 50K would be through PPC for sure. And you have this amazing data through brand analytics and Cerebro to discover competitors, keyword. And let's start by going to Amazon. And let's take a look at this hairbrush, right? And let's take an item that doesn't have a ton of reviews, but still, you know what? Let's run Cerebro here. And let's take this item that make like crazy, 500,000 a month. It's probably like a really great brand, but they are killing it here. Anyway, let's try to take something that doesn't make a lot of money, like this one, Paul Mitchell, right? I'm gonna open it, and what we are going to do basically is compare this ASIN with another. I'm not gonna compare it with this ASIN because this one ranked for keywords that I don't have even a chance ranking for. So I will go something like, let's say, like 30,000, like this one, as long as it's the right fitting product, okay? So I want to make it as real as possible. So I will try to find a similar product, which is like a styling brush. Okay, so this is the brush. Maybe this Paul Mitchell is not a good example. I'm gonna try to find something like this, okay? So this is by Revlon, right? So we have Revlon and we wanna take something that is as big like this one. This is also Revlon. Yeah, this one is similar. The only difference is that it's not a big difference. This one sells for like $388 and this one sells for $699. So yeah, it's almost double the price, but it still will target the same kind of keywords and it looks like it's a similar item, just different design kind of, right? So what I'm going to do is I want to compare the keywords, and this process will need to be manually. You can automate this, but you can do it like easily in a manual way. And you can actually, you actually want to take your ASIN, and I'm gonna pause this video, just go to Cerebro and fetch the products. Okay, so I did fetch the products on Cerebro. This is for our item, let's assume, and then this is the competitor, right? So we can see, let's see the distribution here. But we see here that organic keywords for Revlon, it's 2259. And here there is 6063. So I don't know like exactly how you can compare one to one. Maybe there is a way to do it, but if you know how to do it, then let me know. But I will do it manually. I would go here and filter those organic rankings for our competitor that are between 1 to 10. I want to see what actually drives traffic and sales to this ASIN, right? And I'm going to hit it or refine it or sort it by search volume. I'm going to do the same here. I want to see what keywords I'm getting sales from. And I'm going to also sort it by search volume. Now here, I do see that for airbrush, he is ranked number 2. And for a keyword with 157,000 search volume, this is huge, and most likely they are getting ton of searches from that keyword. Now, it might be very expensive or cost effective to rank yourself here or do aggressive PPC for that campaign. You want something that is more like long term. I also see that they are ranked hairbrush for men like number 3. So I want to see how I'm doing comparing to them. I'm not even ranked here for that keyword. So this is a really good way to create a new campaign or add it to existing campaign where I'm going to target this keyword. And you just repeat the process. Now you need to have common sense. Don't just take keywords that are too broad. Try to take keywords that have good enough search volume, but they are still like long term, so you will not pay tons of money on and you know for those keywords. And that's a very cost-effective way to really get more traffic, get more eyes in front of your listing. Another way to do it is through auto campaign. You are going to run very aggressively an auto campaign and make sure that you aggressively also adding a lot of negatives, so you allow yourself to bid aggressively for the auto by adding a lot of negatives. And you're going to add negatives that you target yourself on the other campaigns, and the same with the ASIN, because the purpose of the auto campaign is to discover new keywords. And if it's going to bid on keywords or ASIN that you already have sponsored campaigns, then it's bidding the purpose and you just spend money fighting against your other campaigns, you know. So that's very important to understand when you create this auto campaign. Now when you that's another way. Another way is to go to brand analytics. We all know that Helium 10, it's a great tool, but it's limited. It's limited because it's not really based on data. It's based on data, but it's just assumptions. It's approximate numbers, and the best way to do it is through brand analytics. So let's go to Seller Central. Okay, so we're going to go to brand analytics through brands and brand analytics, as we all know, and let's take the ASIN of our competitor again, right? Because we want to discover more keywords. I like to do it quarterly because it gives me enough data to work with. And we are going to again sort it by search volume, which is search frequency rank, which is the smaller the number, the higher search volume it has. And I'm going to try to find some keywords, great keywords that they are getting their sales from. So like I assumed, they are getting most of their sales from this keyword, which has ton of search volume. This is one of the best keywords on Amazon. And you know, it's crazy amount of views and clicks this listing is getting. And imagine that they are getting 15% click share. So just to give you the math for that, let's assume that it's, like we said, 157,000 clicks a month. Let's multiply it by 0.15. They're getting 23,550 clicks organically for that keyword, and they have 20% conversion rate. So they are getting just from this sale, just from this keyword around 5,000 sales. So let's back this data by numbers here, and let's see how many sales Amazon, see how many sales the tool is giving us. So let's say like 9,800 sales a month. So the majority of the sales are coming from one keyword. So this is like the power of Amazon. If you actually can do less and get more. And by me saying, and I will explain about this in the other part, step number 3, organic rankings, rank your product higher. What is the power of it and how you can shift your thinking from PPC to organically, and that's what I'm currently doing in my business. So let's move on to the next step. From here, again, you can find more keywords, and we knew about this keyword about the hairbrush. Just move here. But we also see here some great other long tail keywords, like men's hairbrush, hairbrush for men, brushes for hair, wig brush for human hair, you know. So this is another great way to find keywords. What I really like about it is that if I compare a similar product to mine, and I can see like the actual click share and the actual conversion share, which gives me more relevancy. I know with more confidence if I can bid higher for new keywords or not, because if I see that my product is very similar to this product and my offer is good and their conversion is really great, I can really aggressively bid with sponsored sponsored products campaign on that ASIN, and also take the keywords that they have high conversion share and click share, and bid on them aggressively myself. So this is great data that directly from Amazon, giving you like their conversion rate and their click share, which is amazing. So let's jump on to the next step on how you can actually rank your products and take it to the next level. Variation. This is something that not a lot of people are talking about, but you can easily get a bestseller badge or more sales velocity and increase in BSR through variation. So sometimes even if you're break even, and I had a case where I had a product that I'm really selling it at break even, like I'm not really making any money, but the main purpose and strategy behind it is to create sales velocity to get the bestseller badge. So that's what I did, and that helps me become bestseller in that category just through variation. So this is a really amazing way to rank and get higher numbers in BSR and bestseller. We all know what's the effect of bestseller. It's like 20, 30, 40% more increase in sales. And now to the last section, number 3, organic rankings. So you can really increase your organic rankings in a very strategic way, I would call it. So as you saw in the previous example, that we find this listing that is ranked for hairbrush number 3, a keyword with ton of search volume. So what you can do with this data being said, like you can actually find a very broad keyword or keyword with a lot of search volume that of course it's still relevant, you still have a good conversion rate, like make sure that you have at least 10 to 15% conversion rate on that keyword, and then be very aggressive trying to rank these keywords. You create one keyword campaign for that keyword and you put it as an exact bid. It's very important because the credit that you get from Amazon for an exact match keyword or sell through that keyword would be much higher than if it would be phrase match or broad match. So if this keyword is on exact match, then Amazon will give credit to that keyword as relevant keyword and will put you higher in the organic rankings. That's one way. It's not that effective and it could be actually very costly, but you still have to do it. Then you have to do a relaunch for that product with giveaways for really high conversion keywords or for that keyword that you decided to go after. And when I say you can do rebate key and giveaways, and you are going to do two-step URL, rotating it with different referral. This is actually something I can make a separate video about it, like for the outside traffic. But basically, you are going to do giveaways for 30, 40, 50, depends on how much you actually need. There is a great tool by Cerebro that gives you the CPR. CPR is estimated number of units that needs to be sold over 8 days resulting from a search for this keyword in order to the product to rank on top half of page 1 for this keyword. So for for paddle brush, you need to give only 51 units over 8 days, which is not a lot, to be honest. So 51 units divide by 8, it's like 6 units a day. So when you give 6 units a day, combining it with the very aggressive exact match one keyword campaign with that keyword, and if you even combine it with some external traffic, this will put you very high in the search results. It works for me like recently, like very good. I test those things, and of course for higher volume keywords you will need to invest more, but in my opinion it's worth it, because you're not really like giving Amazon again and again money on PPC. You spend this one time, and I'm not saying that you don't really need to maintain this by doing more giveaways in the future. Really depends on how competitive this product or keyword is, but it's going to be much more cost effective than just bleeding this money on PPC. So this is how you actually do it and take it to the next level. And Amazon becoming tougher, to be honest, and you have to really be strategic about what you do. We have these aggregators that are doing everything like data driven and becoming like changing the space pretty much, and you have to keep up with the pace. And I still think that we have good chance beating them because we're smaller. We have much more attention to details, and our impact because of that could be very significant. These are really the ways that I took to take my product from 10 to 50K. I hope you learned from my experience, and you can implement this strategy as well on your own products and business. And please share with me how it worked, and if it works. I mean, if it works, I know for sure. It depends really how aggressive, how determined you are, how stubborn you are to really achieve your goals and pursuing them. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.